Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this afternoon's contest between the New York Yankees and the Indiana Blasters. Indiana has won the first two games of the series in surprising fashion, especially with game one. We're down 5 runs. They're able to score 6 runs in the ninth inning, highlighted by a Billy Herman 3-run homer. Indiana prevailed once again in game two, carrying the momentum of game one, scoring 7 runs in the first 2 innings, with Chuck Klein delivering the big blow with a solo run in the top of the second to highlight the 7 runs. They're able to move along in a 7-2 win. Drew Storm went in relief. Bob Friend wins as a starter. Dan Plesa collects both saves in the series here. And today we're going to look at Whitey Ford getting the start for New York to face against Tommy John. Went 9-11 with a 5.93 ERA. Ford had just 22 starts this year with 9-5, but his ERA was a 6.15. Without question, and without a shadow of a doubt, looks like both offenses are going to have to take care of do as much as the winning as possible. And whoever was able to collect the most outs here while limiting the damage of the other team is going to wind up victorious. It is 59 degrees, partly cloudy outside today. The wind is blowing in, however, from left field at 11 miles per hour. So Tommy John looking to put New York out of their misery here. Lineups are essentially the same, and here we go. As you get this game underway here in Victory Field. Willie Keeler's 4 for 10 in this series, has driven in a run. Tommy John again, 9-11 this year with a very high ERA, looking to keep the damage to a minimum. The 2-1 pitcher to Keeler. And Tommy John, lefty versus lefty here. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball to short. Dickie Thon fires to first, collects the first out. Nice play there. And Madeline securing the ball in his glove. 2 for 8 for Eddie Collins in this series. He's had a couple of sacrifice hits in this in game one, but needs to be a bit more forceful here, getting on base and making things happen. There's a bunt into the third baseman. The fires at the first, and they get him. What a beautiful play by Scott Rowland to collect the second out. So 2 fine plays, one by Dickie Thon, one by Scott Rowland. And it's given 2 outs for Tommy John. Here's Alex Rodriguez, 1 for 6 in this series. And A-Rod looking to get himself going here. The 1-2 pitch gets him on a curveball for strike 3. So 1-2-3. And to the bottom of the first with Indiana, Lofton, Roush, and Mattingly. All 3 of them left-handed hitters here. Actually favor Whitey Ford here. We'll see what will happen. First ball hitting here is Kenny Lofton. The pitch. Here's a fly ball that has hit the left field. Yastrzemski's under this, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Eddie Roush, 2 for 10 in this series. First ball hitting for him, too. There's a ground ball right to short. Ball's deep in the left side, but despite Rodriguez getting up, Roush will make it and beat it out for an infield hit. Don Mattingly, 3 for 8 in this series with a home run and 2 RBIs. He's able to rip this home run in the 6th inning of game 1. First ball hitting for Mattingly. There's a weak pop-up to the third baseman, Edgar Martinez, who makes the play for the second out. Chuck Klein, 7 for 9 with a home run and 2 RBIs. He has been lights out. First ball hitting for him. Here's a ground ball to third. Edgar Martinez throws the ball away. And that'll be an error. First and second now with 2 outs. Runners here from here on in are unearned. 2 for now with 2 RBIs for Rowland. Scott Rowland ripped a 2-run single to highlight a 4-run first in game 2. The 1-0 pitch here. Ford. Here's a line shot and a base hit up the middle for Rowland. Van Slyke fires it in the infield, but not in time. As Ed Roush comes in to score on an RBI single by Scott Rowland and the error by Martinez. Already proving to be costly here. First and second, 2 outs. Bubbles Hargrave is 2 for 8 in the series. The 3-1 pitch. Walks him with a slider inside. Billy Herman is 4 for 8 with a home run and 5 RBIs. Herman bothered even ripping an RBI single in game 2. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Here's a drive. He rips it, but right at Van Slyke to end the inning. However, Indiana does score 1 run here. They've taken a 1-0 lead. We go to the top of the second. Gehrig, Martinez, and Yastrzemski to come up here. Lou Gehrig is 2 for 7 with a home run, 3 RBIs in this series. A 1-1 pitch to Lou. Here's a drive, high fly ball, high, deep at the track, near the wall, but Klein reaches up and makes the catch for the first out, but that ball is well hit. Edgar Martinez has hit home runs in each of the first 2 games of this series. It's 3 for 8. His 2 solo home runs account for his lone RBIs. The 1-2 pitch and a fly ball that has hit the right field. There's a second out. That's played by Klein again. The only hit so far by Yastrzemski was a solo home run in game 1 of the night. He's been 1 for 8. The 2-2 pitch here. Yastrzemski. Here's a drive to center and a brilliant catch there. A nice diving catch here by Lofton to end the inning. And despite the ball being hit very well, it's a 1-2-3 inning and New York is done. Thon, John, and Lofton to come on in. The 2-1 pitch. The Thon, here's a weak pop-up to the second baseman Collins. He's a little bit outside the infield and makes the catch to front number 1. Tommy John, the 1-2 pitch to him. Struck him out on a changeup. A very good changeup at that. Kenny Lofton popped up to Yastrzemski last time, up the 3-1 pitch to him. Trying to bunt and misses for strike 2. The 3-2. It's a ground ball to third. Martinez this time throws it away again. Another error by Edgar Martinez. And this time Lofton speeding his way to second on that error. Here comes Eddie Roush, first ball hitting. And a pitch that's low and outside in the dirt. And a wild pitch, and this time all of a sudden, Lofton winds up at third base. So 2 base there, a wild pitch. The 1-0 here. Here's a drive, he rips it. And Eddie Roush going to rip it into the right center field gap for extra bases. In to score is Lofton. And Ed Roush with an RBI double to double Indiana's lead. Both runners that have come home will come home because Edgar on 2 Edgar Martinez throwing errors. The 1-2 to Mattingly. Here's a drive. It is high. It is deep. It is at the track. It's going. It's gone. Mattingly with his second home run of the postseason. He rips a 2-run homer, and it is 4-0 Indiana. Mattingly with his second home run of the playoffs. Well, he took a fastball that was in, and he just turned on it and just ripped it out of here. And Ford is in deep trouble right here. The 2-1 decline. He rips a drive. That'll be for extra bases all the way to the wall. Klein rounding first and the second. He's going to run all his way to third. And in there with a triple is Chuck Klein. A 3-bagger. He is now 8 for 11 this series. The pitch here to Scott Rowland. He singled the game's first run. Here's a weak pop-up. And this will be caught by Eddie Collins. That will end the inning. They score 3 runs, and Indiana has mustered a 4-0 lead. And New York is in deep trouble right here. Torrey, Van Slyke, and Ford coming in here. Joe Torre's 3 for 9 this series with a home run and 2 RBIs. The 0-2 to Torrey. Struck him out. But the ball's thrown away. They got him. 2-3 on a putout to spot the wild pitch, but a nice fastball in the dirt for the first out. Here's Van Slyke. Here's a weak pop-up by Rowland. Near the dugout, the New York dugout. That'll get the second out of the inning. In comes Whitey Ford. The 1-2 to him. Struck him out on a changeup. That'll end the inning. And New York goes down quietly here. As Indiana looking to add some more runs here to their pretty big 4-0 lead here. Hargrave, Herman, and Thon to come up. Whitey Ford with 45 pitches, 2 innings, 5 hits. 4 runs, but none of them have been earned. 1 walk and 1 strikeout. The 1-2 pitch to Hargrave. There's a ground ball to second. Picked up by Collins, throws the first and gets the first out. Billy Herman. Looking at his first hit today, the 0-1. This throw by Ford is a ground ball right to Rodriguez. Will fire to first and collect the second out. Dickie Thon 0 for 1 today as well. The 2-1 pitch. There's a ground ball. There's a base hit to left. Martinez not really showing a whole lot of range here. And that will bring in Tommy John to come in. The 1-1 pitch to him. Here's a drive. It is high. It is deep. It is going. And it is gone. Tommy John. The first pitcher this postseason to rip a home run. And a 2-run home run at that. Bottom of the 3rd inning. And it is 6-0. Indiana. And Ford is still in there. Here's Lofton, the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out on a curveball, beautiful pitch. But they score another 2 runs, and it is 6-0 Indiana. All right, Tommy John pitching well here. Keeler, Collins, and Rodriguez. The 0-1 to Collins. Here's a drive to center. This is playable for Lofton. Barely moves, makes the first out. Collins, the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out on a curveball, beautiful pitch. Here's out number 2. Rodriguez, the 2-0. Ground ball right to John. It will fire to first. That'll end the inning. 3 up and 3 down. Here comes Eddie Roush. The 2-2 to him. Ripped a double last time up for drawing a run. There's a nice changeup way out in front. He collects a strikeout, his 3rd of the game. There's out number 1. Not only with a 2-run homer last time up, the 2-2 pitch to him. Struck him out on a slider. Beautiful pitch away. There's out number 2. Chuck Klein 0 for 1. He's 1 for 2 today. The 0-1 pitch to him. Here's a ground ball. The first. This will be playable by Garrick. He'll step on a bag. And Indiana not given a chance to score. They go down easily. 1, 2, 3. So after 4, Indiana 6. New York nothing. Gehrig, Edgar Martinez, Carl Yastrzemski coming up. Tommy John cruising along here. The 3-2 pitch to Gehrig. Here's a drive hit to left center. Running towards the left center field gap is Lofton. He's under the ball, makes the catch. And his speed here, a great asset in allowing him to pick up that first out. Edgar Martinez is 0 for 1. The 3-2 pitch to him. Round ball. A line drive right to Johnny. He snatches it and makes the second out. Nice play there. The 0-2 to Yastrzemski. Struck him out with a curveball in the outside corner. Caught him looking. Yastrzemski not happy with the call. 5 innings so far. 1, 2, 3 once again. Roland, Hargrave, and Herman coming up. The 0-1 for Roland. There's a fly ball that's into medium right center. This will be playable for Wee Willie Keeler. Makes the catch here for the first out. Hargrave, the 2-2. It's a ground ball to short. Nice play. Fires the first. What a beautiful catch. Great play by Alex Rodriguez. Dives, gets up, makes a strong throw, picks up the out. What a nice play there. Herman's 0 for 2 today, the 2-2 pitch. Ford. There's a hard ground ball right at Martinez. He'll fire the first. We'll make the out. That'll end the inning. If they go down 1, 2, 3. Torrey, Van Slyke, and Ford. They might even decide to pinch hit for Whitey Ford here. The 0-1 to Torrey. There's a line drive. There's a base hit up the middle. And the first hit surrendered by Tommy John after 5 perfect innings. A shame, though. Here's Van Slyke, the 1-2. Here's a drive, no doubt about it. High, deep, way back. It has gone into the right field seats. And Andy Van Slyke, with a no doubter, a big 2-run homer to make it 6-2 Indiana. For Van Slyke, his 3rd home run of the postseason. Had hit 2 home runs in game 2 and rips his 3rd to lead all batters here. Big hit here. They needed that. Here's Babe Herman coming in a pinch hit. A 3-2 pitch. Knock him out. Nice fastball. And down goes Babe Herman. The first time is recorded out. Got 2 pinch hits. Game 1 and 2. There's the first out. Here is Wee Willie Keeler. The 0-2 to him. There's a line shot, base hit the other way. Great piece of hitting here by Wee Willie Keeler. Man on with 1 out. Here's Eddie Collins, 0 for 2 today, the 1-0. There's a line drive. There's a base hit up the middle. Keeler, that great speed, is going to hold at second base as Lofton makes a strong throw. But all of a sudden, you have Rodriguez and Gehrig coming up here with runners on base. The double steal, they make it. The ball's thrown away. A run will come in and score. Collins will wind up at 3rd. And all of a sudden, it is 6-3. So Hargrave throwing error, which allows Keeler to score. It's 6-3 all of a sudden. Runner at 3rd, 1 out. The 0-2. Struck him out. Nice curveball. There's the second out. Here's Gehrig. A 1-2 to Gehrig. There's a ground ball to second. Herman will fire to first. That'll end the inning, but New York has cut the deficit in half to 3. They're not only down 6-3 here. Thon, John, and Lofton. Vicky Thon, the 1-2. Mike Remlinger to come in and pitch here. He strikes him out for the first out of the inning. In comes Tommy John. The 0-2. Struck him out. Nice pitch there for the second out. 3-2 to Lofton. Struck him out. He strikes up the side here. That'll end the inning to the top of the 7th now. And Indiana with a 6-3 lead, but New York finding a bit of momentum here finally. Martinez, Yastrzemski, and Torrey. John having 86 pitches through 6 innings. The 1-2 here. Edgar Martinez. Struck him out on a nice sinker. Good pitch. There's out number 1. He has struck out 8. The 3-2 to Yastrzemski. There's a ground ball to second. Herman will fire to first. He collects a second out of the inning. Joe Torre went for 2 today. And looking to prolong this inning here. The pitch, the 1-2 pitch here by Tommy John. Hook him out. Nice fastball. His 9th of the game. And not only in the inning, so no runs in this half inning. 6-3 Indiana. Roush, Mattingly, and Klein to come up. Remlinger pitching a second inning of work. The 3-2 pitch. And he walks him. Mattingly. First ball hitting here. The steal attempt, not in time. The ball's thrown away, and the runner goes to third. So steal for Roush. Run on third, nobody out. In comes Mattingly. There's a ground ball to second. They'll hold the runner and fire to first to get the first out. Big out there. Chuck Klein. Here's a drive. He rips it deep the other way. At the track, at the wall. See you later. And Chuck Klein with a big 2-run homer to restore a 5-run lead here. It is now 8-3. Klein rips his second home run of the postseason, his second in as many games. And a big 2-run home run here to restore some sort of a lead here. Rolling for 3-0. He walks him. Frank DePino to come on in here to face Hargrave. The 0-1 to Hargrave. Here's a drive in extra bases. That'll be extra bases here as he rips it into the left center field gap. Roland's going to run third, and he's going to come in and score. Hargrave is going to wind up at third with a triple. And an RBI triple to make it 9-3. Herman, the 0-1. Ground ball to third. They'll fire to first and collect the out. Herman is retired, but Hargrave will come in and score. So an RBI ground out. And Hargrave scores to make it 10-3. Unreal. Dickie Thon, the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Nice pitch here, but 4 runs coming to score, and it looks like it's a mere formality here as Indiana. Boy, they just completely shocked New York here. Van Slyke, the Pino most likely will be pinch hit for here, and we will Keeler. Van Slyke has been a bit of a hot streak here. The pitch to Van Slyke. It's a ground ball to third. Rowan will fire to first to pick up the first out. Lupino remains in the game to come in and pitch. The 1-0. He lines it one, but right at the left fielder route for the second out. Wee Willie Keeler. The 3-0. Walks him. Collins. The 2-2. Here's a high fly ball that's in the left field. Roush is under this one. He'll make the catch. That'll end the inning. And another inning where New York does nothing here. 10-3 Indiana. Tommy John still in there. DePino pitching the second inning of work. Here's a line shot hit the other way. This will be caught by Wee Willie Keeler. And there's your first out of the inning. Lofton, a 3-1. Watson, Roush. First ball hitting here. Here's a ground ball to second for 6. That'll be the force out here for the second out. Mattingly is 1 for 4 with a second home run of the postseason. There's a ground ball right to the pitcher. He'll fire to first. This will end the inning. But Indiana has played at 10 runs Unbelievable that they've been able to do so here. And went 3 outs away from on the verge of making a significant upset in the wild card run of these playoffs. Boy, you talk about just a little stunning turn of events here. Alex Rodriguez to come on in. Tommy John pitching here, looking to complete the game here. And first ball hitting for A-Rod. There's a fly ball that's hit the right field. Chuck Klein is under this one. Makes the play for the first out. No, he drops the ball. He drops the baseball. That'll be an error, E9. Boy, that's bizarre. So they got a man on here. Gary the 0-1. There's a fly ball to center. But Lofton's under this one. This time he makes the grab and will collect the first out. Edgar Martinez 0 for 3 today. The 1-2 by Tommy John. Here's a line shot. Base hit the other way for extra bases. Martinez will head on a second. And it's second and third with 1 out. As Rodriguez is third base, but a well-hit ball hit the other way. Took the sinker that was sinking away and just placed it into the right center field gap. Yastrzemski, the 2-0. Here's a weak pop-up to Don Mattingly. Infield fly roll effect. There's a second out. Joe Torre, New York's last hope here. The 0-2 pitch. Struck him out on a changeup. This game's over. New York loses 10-3. Indiana sweeps New York in 3 straight games. Who would have thought it? Unbelievable performance by Indiana to defeat New York and to send the Northeast Division champions packing. Unbelievable. Well, what an unbelievable performance here for Indiana. New York, 3 runs, 5 hits, 3 errors. Indiana, 10 runs on 9 hits and 2 errors. The winning pitcher's Tommy John, he's 1-0. Whitey 4 went 0-1. Home runs in this game. Mattingly is second. Tommy John, the pitcher, is first. That's like ripped his 3rd home run of the postseason. And Chuck Klein ripped his 2nd to sort of put an icing on the cake in the 7th. Game time was 3 hours and 19 minutes, 47,440 faithful fans at Victoria Field. Whitey 4 now 0-1 with the loss. Tommy John picks up the win. He pitches a complete game and gives up just 5 hits and 1 walk. Did surrender the home run, however. The man's like, but that was it. And just a terrific win here for Indiana as they prevail and pick up the win, and they will move on into the divisional round of the playoffs, where they will be awaiting their opponent. So Florida was the first team in the Casey Stengel League to advance into the divisional round. Well, Indiana is the second team. They're also the second team in the Casey Stengel League to sweep a series. Puerto Rico, mind you, sweep Japan. California did defeat Arkansas in 4 games. It's just incredible what they've been able to do here. The Dominican Republic is down 2-1 against Oklahoma. You have Appalachian State up 2-0 on Pennsylvania. You got Ohio up 2-0 on New England. So there could be some sweeps right there in the making. Well, the final score here is 10-3 for Indiana and New York. This is John Papa Georgia on behalf of the WBA and the WBA Video Network, wishing you a pleasant good afternoon. See you next time, and take care.